Your membership to Shining Finger will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then, which we do. Thankfully, because we got a lot of tips. Jill is lost in thought about a hollow plant. Buying it will prevent her from getting too distracted. What happens if she gets too distracted? You can now browse Danger You. You can now visit JC Elton's. Yeah, I really love my boss. To the point that I made her our lock screen? It's kind of... And drew blushes on her. Weren't you gonna have curry yesterday? A ghost took my money. News? December 14th. Local Woman, Local Hero. By Lana Smithy. Probably a collective of people? This morning, a suicide attempt was thwarted by an unidentified local woman. The incident occurred at Artemis Will Mall, where people noticed someone was at the rooftop of the building. Firefighters were called as soon as their presence was noticed by pedestrians, but the person jumped without notice. A mysterious rescuer. Just when the would-be suicide victim jumped off, a local woman was able to catch him midair and fled the scene before anyone could identify her. The mall is taking extra security measures now. Oh, midair? That sounds a bit too fantastical. Could that be my boss? Because we know she's kind of a big deal, but secretly, the Red Comet. And then the lady here, the suicide attempt person, might be Kim. Especially because we know she doesn't like her job. Yeah, I actually feel like that's pretty likely. Riots intensify as we approach Mega Christmas. Mega Christmas can be harsh for people in Glitch City, especially given the current political and economic climate. Parents can neither afford gifts nor traditional dishes due to high prices and shortages. It certainly looks like it will be a grim month for everyone living with just minimum wage, which is about half the population. What about me? Well, I got a good tip yesterday, that's why we have so much, but normally, do we get paid that much? I don't think so. Now, citizens from all districts seem to be looking for a definitive answer to their problems, and they're taking their frustrations out to the streets. I want my holidays back. It's not fair that we have to give up our customs because you idiots suck at economy, said a protester during today's manifestation. People are angry. Nobody's happy here. Tokyo flu treatment. Nowhere to be... Oh, hold on. While it's worrisome, at least it shows people got tired. Is that a good thing? Yeah, everyone's getting tired of everything. Tokyo flu treatment nowhere to be found. Even though recent medical advances concerning the Tokyo flu have been successfully implemented across the globe, Glitch City is currently facing a financial crisis that makes this treatment near impossible to find locally. In the few places that continue to receive a supply of subsidized medicine, lines can often extend several blocks. Drugstores use biometric systems to prevent scalpers from getting medicines at low prices and then reselling them afterwards for a huge profit. This is unacceptable, a mother of two told AE while standing in line at the downtown pharmacy. The only possible disease that can affect me can't be treated due to morons in high places. I want my quality of life back. I seem to be hearing a lot more about Tokyo flu lately. Diseases and bad economy sounds kinda topical. That really sucks though because they already have a cure, but Glitch City can't afford it. So the government can't even do this for the people. Then what's the point of having a government? That's why there's riots. We also got a new icon here. Danger You, Dangerous Opinions. Miki concert. Oh, it's like 4chan. This thread got full, so they made a new one here. Okay, let's talk about Alice Rabbit. What it says on the tin. So what's the news on them? Drawing a blank right now. These are all different people. We haven't heard of Alice in a while, now that I think of it. You think they're planning something? There's this constant rumor I hear about a terrorist attack next week. Whoa, don't scare me with that stuff, please. I have enough as it is. Yeah. Law, we're gonna be attacked, and it'll be funny to see those white knight fucks do nothing but drink. It's a little bit weird, they're literally called white knights. How do you know if you get hacked by Alice? It's my first time reading about them. Lurk more. She normally leaves a funny, assy drawing and a message, something like "Happy Not Birthday." Sounds lame as fuck. Why is Alice even a celebrity? The hell? Alice was the one who leaked all the internal White Knight memos. She literally started the riots with the leaks. At least try with her baits. Happy Not Birthday? Cheeky bastard. Okay, maybe for the message board ones, I'm gonna start skimming a bit because it's a lot to read and I gotta save my voice for the dialogue. Miki concert. Miki is a singer. How are you preparing for the best day of your life? Going with my boyfriend. Why would you lie on the internet? Fucking normies, get out! There's a girl who has a crush on her best friend. And they're gonna go to Miki together. Miki concerts are some magical shit. Yeah, this is just random banter here. That page looks silly. It's amusing in its own way. In the last thread, Anon wishes to confess her feelings to her best friend. How is she? I bet she's one of those cute, clueless girls who can't catch her signals. Oh, both of them are women. They kind of talk like they're anime characters, which I guess is kind of the norm on stuff like 4chan. Not that I'm actually in love. Stop! I'm gonna marry Miki. Stop being such an attention whore. We're here for Miki. I'm a guy. Oh. Oh, they thought it was two women, but it's a man asking for help about a best friend that's a woman, I think. Does anyone know of childhood romances that succeeded in real life? You're just lonely. Am I just hallucinating conversations with my cat? Like, what the hell's going on? Guessing we get these later on. And we also have a shop here. JC Elton's. Oh. Maneki Neko. Cute clay houses. Mega Christmas tree. Why is it called Mega Christmas? Like an even better Christmas? Replica toy Turing. Not as sentient, but just as cute. Hey, I wonder if that's a reference to ROM, Read Only Memory? It's a game that's a similar style as Valhalla. Hollow plant. In memory of a real potted plant. It's $600. Mulan tea. Yeah, I think normally... Okay, we know we need 800 for the rent or whatever that membership is. And I feel like if we want to be a responsible adult, we definitely want to save more than just 800. But if it's gonna help, and it's 600, and we got extra tips yesterday, maybe one time is okay? Sure, that's a lot of money though. I'm still not sure what your membership is. Shining Fingered? Jill bought what she wanted, and she's pleased with herself. She will surely focus at work. Good. Well, let's go to work. Wednesday. Good evening. There's boxing on the TV today. Hey, Jill. Wah! That's a sound you don't hear every day. Boss? What are you doing with that helmet? It's the one Say left behind, right? I was just about to ask you where it came from. A white knight came yesterday. She left and, well, she forgot to take it with her. I figured she'd eventually come looking for it, so I left it under the count... Wait. Do you regularly put things on without asking who they belong to first? Yeah, they could have diseases, you know? I don't plan and evaluate every move, Jill. I just act. Anyway, as your boss, I'm taking this helmet until the client comes for it. You sound happy. Well, this helmet is comfortable and cool and comfortable and cool and really, really cool. Hello. It's strange that you're late, Gil. I feel like it should be Gil because no one's commenting on how we have two Jills. Yeah, whatever, it's skill now. Yeah, the traffic was... Ah! Don't run! You have work to do! I'm not going back to Hong Kong! Hong Kong? Chief? Oh! He thought it was a white knight. Sorry, I thought you were someone else. You were from Hong Kong? Apparently. I'll leave the rest up to you. I'll detonate the Pluto warhead somewhere safe. The what, where now? Nothing, never mind. She seems happy. She's been tense these past couple of days. If she's somehow relaxed now, good. Kinda get the feeling if my boss really was the person who saved the suicide victim, she knows a lot, she has a lot going on, and the whole cheery thing is more of a front. Are you all set? Yup. Alright. Oh, that's right, we gotta do this. I don't know, just stuff a whole bunch in. It's already in anyway. Yeah, I think we're okay for now. Maybe until we get more later on anyway. Take some of it out. Yada yada yada. Sure. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey Brad, you're in luck. I decided to bless this place again. Luck, he says. Oh, Mr. Donovan. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? What do you think I want, kid? A beer. The usual. Gee, I wonder what he means. Well, now I know how to give you a proper big beer. You want a big beer? I can do that for you. Actually, I'm pretty sure if it has 10 ingredients, it's already a big one, right? But we can double it up just because. Why not? Ingredients cost nothing. All mixed, but no ice, no age. Whoa, this song is really frantic. Woo, that gave me a lot of money in one go. Here you go. Yes, now that's what I call service. That's good to hear. What brings you here today, Mr. Donovan? Today, we were supposed to hand the interns an article topic. All those crazy bitches came flocking to me, like the first high schooler with a car. I couldn't deal with it, so I switched places with some poor sap. He was supposed to be doing an interview today, but to hell with that. And thanks to all that shit, I found myself here, blessing your hellhole with my presence. You were here yesterday too. How did that come about? There's this gal that's performing a concert later tonight. Miki? Yesterday, I was tuning the details of the interview I'd have with her today. And like I said, I'd rather work here than deal with a pack of competitive bitches. I see. How was the interview? Easy enough. The fact that the gal had a nice pair of knockers helped. We've come a long way in the department of Lilim sex appeal, I tell you. She was a Lilim then? Lilim. Yes, one of those new fancy King class CH-1A models. A robot? I've heard they're anatomically correct in every way. A sex robot? I wouldn't mind finding out about that myself. Hmm? Hey you! The guy with the John face. Huh? Me? What the hell is a John face? Yeah, you. Do I know you? I don't think so, sir. No, I'm pretty sure I know you. Wait. It was the Hong Kong riots 10 years ago, right? Wow. That Jillian escaped from Hong Kong. I've never been to Hong Kong, and I certainly didn't defect from any anti-riot force after stealing supplies. Oh, Jillian used to be a cop. Huh. Really? That's a bummer. You look like a guy who owes me a drink. You were in those riots, Mr. Donovan? Do I look like some anarchist hippie to you? 10 years ago, I tried to start a silicone business. So I was in Hong Kong, talking with some investors when those damn riots broke out. Now this guy is considered a high-class member of society, right? High-ranking, rich, and has a nice job. So of course he's like, those damn rioters. Seriously though, did they really think the laws they were trying to pass wouldn't backfire? They were openly trying to segregate people with augmentations. No matter how many they have different capabilities you put in between, it's still segregation. And once people start crying segregation, like that, you're doomed. Also, the riots are because they wanna segregate robots versus people. Not really. People with augmentations versus people without augmentations. Like Deus Ex. This is the PR century. If you're gonna do that, disguise it a bit. That's a very laconic way of summarizing the incident. Oh, but we're hearing it from him, so we gotta be careful, because that's not the truth. I mean, there was a political agenda revolving around cheap labor. And the plan reached such a developed stage because the media was instilling fear in the public. The general fear that augmented people would become power-hungry maniacs was a key factor in the plans. And everything is mostly the aftermath of previous protests where I sound pretty informed. On second thought, maybe it's better to be laconic. Trying to get the full picture might take you back beyond the Industrial Revolution. All that happened when I got out of high school. You got out of high school 10 years ago, so you're about like late 20s now? I remember I had to turn down a scholarship in Hong Kong because of all that. Huh, scholarship. That's no mean feat, brat. But now you're bartending at a shitty bar. That's life. Well, I guess even without the scholarship, there would have been the language barrier. I remember I was kinda excited back then because I was really into this one Chinese idol band. If you want to go anywhere Chinese, Hong Kong is the best place to go because English is an official language there. It's one of those things I'd rather not remember much of. Liking idols. You'd be surprised how easy Chinese can be. So you know how to speak Chinese? The only translator I had available was some pizza-faced pencil neck. And I wasn't gonna allow myself to be seen with that. If someone like me can learn Chinese in 2 weeks, yeah, right. Well, I'm guessing a scholarship student might have a chance. Why do I feel like he suddenly challenged me to finally learn Chinese? 2 weeks? I don't believe that bullcrap. Chinese? Wait, when you say Chinese, do you mean Mandarin or Cantonese? Oh, very good, Jill. This is a question not many people ask very often. Tangerine? Canto what? When people say Chinese, they're usually referring to the written word, not the spoken one. It's important to clarify because there are lots of dialects in the Chinese language. In Hong Kong, lots of people speak Cantonese, so just saying Chinese won't do. You might have learned Cantonese because you were only going to Hong Kong. Yeah, right, he couldn't even say it! Or you might have learned Mandarin because it's the one spoken by the majority elsewhere. I went to Hong Kong and managed to seal a deal. I have no idea about anything else. Right. Anyways, surely a student with a scholarship can serve me a Mars Blast too, right? Wow, that's kind of insulting. Sure, on it. He wants a Mars Blast? That's a change of pace, alright. Well, I mean, it's kinda sad to think about how I used to have a scholarship, and now I work at a bar. double everything up. Powder. Planner guide. Harmotrine. This guy seems rich. If we double things up, do we get more money for it? One of these is enough to leave your face red, like the actual planet. Spicy, manly, strong. I'm not sure how much the drinks affect the conversations. Yeah, like, cause then it's not really... Can't really tell properly. Oh. Hold on a sec. I can't... Oh, it's full because it's 20. Dang, I can't do it. Okay, fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. All blended. Blended. Mars Blast. Here. Alright. I guess I'll believe your story. Right. So, I'm a bit interested in this interview you had. Can you tell me anything about it? You don't run any blogs, right? No microphones hiding between your boobs? Do you have boobs at all? There's this one blog I wrote when I was 12, but it just fills me with shame, so I try to forget it exists. Like a Zanga? Okay then. It started with the same boring questions. How are you? Why choose this place? How's the city? The tour? New single? Blah blah blah. It went by very quickly. It was a regular interview stencil, as we call it in the business. So I tried some fun questions afterwards. How big are your tits? Is it true that you don't wear underwear on stage? Are you still a virgin? Now Miki is a robot, right? So, like, can they answer everything? Nah. Sleazy questions, though. How did she react? She answered them like it was the most natural thing on Earth. Is that because she wanted to, or because she's a robot? And she's doing an interview, so she answers everything. I don't think I want to know what kind of questions other people have asked. I did it to get a reaction out of her, but she just took it in her stride. Huh. In case you were interested, the answers were 91 centimeters, depends on the costume, and no. I see. Her room backstage was filled to the brim with gifts of all sorts. Dolls, blue roses, chocolates, fruit. I'm pretty sure I saw at least 3 dildos in there. Thanks for the info, I guess. Perhaps too much info, but thanks anyway. You're lucky I'm in a good mood. Damn, look at the time. I need to get back to work soon. It's during work hours right now, so like what, in the morning? Afternoon? Coming to a bar in the afternoon? Really? I just finished an interview, and it must be posted as soon as possible. The fact that we're posting it after the chick finished her concert is enough of a problem already. Something delayed the interview? The interview was supposed to happen last Friday. One of the interns, this meek little girl, was supposed to do it, but for some fucking reason she just didn't. Kim. Might be Kim. I spent 2 days negotiating something else instead. Negotiating? Did you have to pay her something? Basically, when that encore concert happens, I need to plaster that chick's face all over the front page. I see. Okay then, one last drink before I leave. Give me something bitter to wake me up. Sure. Now I'm kind of wondering, the suicide victim on the newspaper, did it mention that it happened on Friday? What day is it today again? Wednesday. Actually, that doesn't make sense then because Kim came by yesterday. So if she was, then that would have been Tuesday. Bitter! What is this one? Like, what do I do about this bottled thing? Every drink here is priced at 500. Bitter. Sunshine Cloud, bitter, girly, soft. Probably something manly, right? Suplex? Oh! Earlier Jill said she wanted to give someone a suplex. That's a drink. Okay. Well, I think you'll be fine with this. Bitter. This one has alcohol. We'll try looking through. Gut punch. This is cheap though. We want something more expensive to get more tips, you know? Grizzly Temple. Bitter, promo, bland. But this guy's going back into work. Whatever, just give him the suplex. Pile driver, manly burning. Give him the most expensive one. Suplex or pile driver. This one then. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. On the rocks. We can make a double. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And mix. Yeah. Here. Yeah, this works just fine. You know, I feel like I should compensate the poor bastard that took the heat today. Oh? Yeah, that kid. Joel, John, Guillermo, Hirohito. I can't remember his name. That kid is always gushing about the idol I interviewed. I can't remember anyone for shit, but he's annoying enough to make me remember him. So, I don't know. I feel like I cockblocked him, big time today, by taking his gig away. Oh. Worst of all, I left him to fend off a pack of crazy bitches. And that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone, not even my worst enemies. Well, maybe 2 of them. You're sounding so considerate right now. I'm no saint, kid, but I'm a man. And a man must never cock-block another man, unless he's trying to fuck your mom. What if it's your dad? Did I stutter? Maybe you can get him tickets or something. Nah, see, that'd mean he'd be off work, and I need him to be at my beck and call tonight. I've seen that brat talk to no end about her, so... I know, I'll let him write about her somewhere else in the newspaper. Oh wow, what a gift! More work! Give him the food critics column, it's shit anyways. Well, how's he gonna write about her in relation to food? I'm so fucking nice. I'm out, kid. Thank you, please come again. Oh, that'd be something interesting to see, I guess. That was, tiring. Hey, Jill, I think I have a problem. Don't tell me. Yup, I can't take the helmet off. Yeah, very funny. Did you check the internet for help? How to take off a Valkyrie-type White Knight helmet is not precisely a common query, you know? I could break it, but I don't want to damage a client's proper... What? Did you run out of air? I just realized you serve a Valkyrie in Valhalla. I realized that last time. Shit, don't scare me like that. I don't think you can run out of air with this helmet. What are you gonna do? I know someone that might help me. I'll give her a call. Let's see, where was her number? Oh, here it is. Hey Iris, I need someone clogging advice. Iris? I've heard Chief call her a couple of times. Maybe she's a friend? More importantly, will Chief be fine? Nah, she will. Even if there's no God or Buddha, you can always trust Boss. The Red Comet. Yeah, let's hope you're right. Hey honey, can you see me? Ah, Dorothy. Are you a robot? Your joints look a little bit funny. Yeah, I can see you. Why? Really? Man, did they sell me the wrong stuff? Who sold you what? Jill, I'm going out for a bit to buy a screwdriver and bacon and… Are you talking to yourself again? No, I'm not. What? Hello? Oh, hello, Dorothy. Wherever you are. I'll be back in a bit then. Can boss not see her? She didn't see you? But she can hear you. Oh, I get it now. They sold me a Vic jammer, not an optic camouflage system. Care to explain? Have you seen those pics or videos of someone stripping or undressing? But I mean the ones where the clothes are the only thing you see, and the other person is invincible. Invisible. Come again? There's people out there with a fetish for invisible people, where you can only see a few articles of clothes floating about. I was trying to find something that would let me cater to that fetish, but my contact misunderstood my request. I asked him to bring me something that'll make me invisible, and he did. But I'm only invisible to cameras. Oh, 'cause boss was seeing out of the camera from the helmet. Even then, wouldn't your clothes be invisible too with such a jammer or something? You have a point. Oh well, I'll work something out. Maybe I'll get a nano camo module. Nano camo? Haven't you heard of nano camo? They're a military technology company that recently branched to civilian appliances. They use nanotechnology to make fabric or other materials take any color or texture you want. You can order a module from them and change the colors of clothes, walls, or tables with it. Sounds interesting. Maybe I'll look it up. What does that have to do with what you want, though? If I remember correctly, they have a module that makes things almost invisible to the human eye. Okay, we're not really addressing it, but earlier she was saying she was trying to cater to a client's fetish. It was quite pricey, last I checked though. Almost? To the human eye? Well, it's not perfect. If you move, you'd be in an eerie, surroundings-colored blob. And we, Lilum, see things differently, so it's ineffective against us. Ah, Lilum is, a robot. Yeah? The singer, Miki, is also a robot, and you're a robot. Still, it might be what I need. Now, what was that about talking to yourself again? Nothing important. What are you having? I'm in a good mood, so give me a piano woman. Sure. Simple enough. A piano woman. Something I've done before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All aged. P-woman. 1 piano woman. Thanks! I love these ones, you know? I keep them for special occasions, whenever I'm feeling good, or when I need to get out of a slump. And today? Today I feel good. That's nice. Okay then, how's this for a bonus payment? Oh, the ticket from Friday. Can't believe I still remember that. The concert? That guy was so nice in giving it to me. Too bad it was filled to the brim with dogs. I would have enjoyed the drink here otherwise. Last Friday, there were a bunch of corgis here. I don't think this ticket should be valid. But then again, they were improvised, so there isn't really a contract involved or anything. What kind of ticket is this? You know… If you're lonely enough to start talking to yourself, we could hit an arrangement. Keep me fed, and I'll keep you company. You'll still need to pay if you want to get naughty, though. I think I'll pass. I already have a cat that does all that. Ah, is Dorothy like a robot sex worker? She was catering to her client's fetish of being invisible, and now this. Do you pay him to finish that sentence, and I'll make sure you truly become invisible? Fine. Consider this a standing offer, though. Oh, hey, John. Ah, Dorothy. Didn't see you here last Friday. I was dealing with some stuff over the weekend. Sounds shady. And Monday. Yeah. Was it a girl? I wish. What did you do? What did you do? I'd rather not talk about it. Hey, honey, what did he do? Gil's been a complete mystery for as long as I've known him. Hey, honey. His past is like a nebulous mass that tries to bite him every once in a while. Nebulous? You hear so much random stuff, it's hard to make connections about what happened when. There's something about Hong Kong, something about being busy over the weekend. And, you know, people lie. Hong Kong is probably not a lie because the chief also knew about that. The newspaper guy. Does your boss know about it? She said I'm not one to judge. Seems like she knows what the hell's going on. But I think I'm better off not knowing. It's not really that necessary, and it's a pain to think about. I'm right here, you know? Did I tell any lies? No, but... never mind. Oh yeah, about your boss. Why was she wearing a helmet? She found it. She put it on. Now she's stuck. Oh, yeah. Randomly putting on stuff you find is problematic. No shit. I mean, there's this girl that wanted to see if she could use a glass bottle as a... A bit early for those stories, don't you think? Nope. Yeah, if that interview robot girl singer was also a Lilim, they don't seem to have a filter, as far as we can tell, because they just answer whatever and... I don't know, maybe it's a robot thing? We haven't really seen enough to really say too much. By the way, it's weird that I didn't see you yesterday. I have a job too, you know? Yeah, but you usually come before you start. Aww, did you miss me that much? Yesterday was a bit different. I worked the entire day. I don't know if I should ask. Oh, it was weird, but not kinky weird? The guy paid me to spend all day pretending to be his daughter. That sounds like... what's that guy's name? Ingram. The rude guy. Really? Yeah, I go to his house at 11 AM, dressed as requested, and spend all day there. And you look young, so you could pass for a young daughter. Play some games, occasionally tell him I love him, go to bed when ordered, and leave. Yeah, so even though Ingram was talking about lying and stuff, that part he wasn't lying about. Nothing sexual. I used to expect him to push me against the ground and have his way with me. But after 3 years, oh, definitely him, it's unlikely that'll happen. 3 years? Yeah, 1 day a year for 3 years now. Oh, but last year, he also wanted me to play the part on his daughter's birthday. Wait a second, does he have a daughter or not? Probably one that's dead? Had. Seems she died 4 years ago. That's why he seems so sad. Kinda lost his direction in life. Yup, I seem to attract that kind of people for some reason. What kind of people? Nobody. I said nothing. Give me a moonblast, would you? Sure. One moonblast coming right up. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happens if I give a crappy drink? They still have to pay for it, right? They can't just not pay for it. Can they? I don't know. Moonblast. Here. There's something interesting about this drink. I don't actually like it, but I can't stop drinking them. But you're like a robot, or are you augmented? Not a robot, but just augmented? But from what Donovan was saying earlier, I got the impression it was more robot than augmentations. It tastes like a bit of sugar drowned in pure alcohol. Small wonder you feel like that. Hey, did you see something about a concert outside? A concert? Yeah, now that you mention it, I remember seeing a line near the stadium a couple of blocks away. They couldn't take their eyes off of me, so I took some photos with them. Oh. What do you ask? Someone was here just a minute ago. Seems he was interviewing the star of the show. Really? What kind of person is the star? Some girl. He didn't tell me her name. Seems she's a King Class CH-1A. Oh. What's with that reaction? Nothing. It's just that the CH-1A is the model that comes after mine. So inherently better than you in every way? Really? Yeah, they think they're so important because they have more sensitivity points in their skins. And because their voice modulators are more advanced. Good for singing. They do? No, I'm just kinda jealous that they do. I had to mod myself to have what they have from the get-go, you know? Wait, they don't make DFC-72s like you anymore? My line is quite alive and well, thank you very much. Well, there's always gonna be a demand for not as functional, or I shouldn't say that, I should say maybe the previous lines just because, well, frankly, they're cheaper. The difference with the CH-1A is that mostly they sacrifice functionality for appearance. They don't have an expansion port in their heads, and their senses and abilities are more akin to those of humans. They're mostly for human stand-ins, while my line is slightly more work-oriented. Huh, I see. Oh yeah, I think I saw that concert poster outside the bar. Poster? You were here. You should know which one. I kind of forget things on that entryway from time to time. All because of Didi and Gogo. Who? The vending machines outside. They blabber so much I've learned to ignore anything on the door. They have names? Oh! And here I was wondering why their volumes were reduced so much. They're interesting to talk with. They just talk so much. The vending machines talk. You can actually physically get sick from listening to them for too long. Good evening, Gil. Welcome to... Does that happen a lot? Oh, this person doesn't have an eye. Not really. It would happen less if Jill would just let people call her Jules. Oh! Oh, so they are both Jill. Okay, I'm back to calling him Jill again then. I was just wondering why it took so long for them to address it properly. There you go. Call me Jules and I'll make sure every time you sit, you'll hear the cling of your shaker. Fine, fine. I'll be with you in a moment, Jamie. Just let me finish here. Sure, no hurry. Hello, sailor. Hello, young lady. Just call me Dorothy. You're Jamie, right? Is she trying to get a client? Nice to meet you, Dorothy. Hey, let me buy you a drink. Oh, I couldn't let you do that. I insist. I got a hefty bonus the other day, and today I'm in a good mood. Oh, I suppose it'd be impolite of me to reject. Sure, I'll take your offer. Yay! Honey, I'll have a big sunshine cloud. I'll be fine with just a gut punch. Oh, come on, don't be stingy. Ask for something more expensive. I'd rather not. Man, that girl puts me on edge with the way she addresses people. Okay then, let me get your orders. 1 big sunshine cloud and 1 gut punch. Press next to make the second drink. Oh, I guess I'll press it after I'm done one. Big sunshine cloud. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Optional Carmotrine on the rocks. Yeah, a little bit, not too much. Blended. Bitter, girly, soft. I press next after the first drink. Oh, here, okay. So I can choose to accept it or reset it. I can accept it, yes. Is this big enough? I hope so. And now, you want a gut punch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, a little bit. All aged and mixed. Here and here. Thank you. All in order. Thank you, Dorothy. Don't mention it. And thank you, Jill. It's my job. Hey, Dorothy. May I ask you something, private? If you need a price list, I have a convenient card with updated fees. I can give you a discount if you pay for the room or invite me to dinner. You're forward. No, thank you. It's not about that. Then go ahead. I don't think you can ask me something I've never been asked before. Is it true that the DFC-72 line leaves tracking nanomachines in the other person after... well... after they violate every hole in your body regardless of its original purpose? Yes. That's a semi-myth that nobody has tried to dispel. It's true, but also not true at the same time. Wait, who was violating whose holes? I kinda missed it just now. The robot doing the violating? Care to explain? We do have tracking nanomachines, but they are released when the body enters alert mode. When we're being assaulted or the like. That way, the authorities can chase down the attacker. It's kinda buggy though. I've heard stories of DFC-72s who marry, get nervous, and on their wedding night, and bam! They get married. Their partners end up spending the honeymoon in jail. Oh my god. I see. And besides, I've modded myself so much that if any tracking nanomachines were still being released, I'd have to commend their tenacity, to be honest. There's also this urban myth that those nanomachines help improve performance, but that's just silly. Now I get to ask you something. Sure, go ahead. How much of you is still organic? Yeah, because he clearly has some augmentations. Maybe underneath here too, but clearly his eye here. Just enough that my skin still heals over time. Oh, come on. You know that's not what I mean. I'll tell you that and nothing more, young lady. Fine, see if I care. Honey, I'm going. I'll leave you with a meanie. Thank you, please come again. That girl's something else, huh? Very much inclined to talk about sex all the time, maybe because of her job. She's so earnest about what she does that it's kinda hard to not root for her. She also has no qualms about anything whatsoever, and that becomes a problem from time to time. Okay, I'm done here. Right, I'm gonna go and take my... Jill! I need your girly hands for a second here! Coming! Sorry, can you take care of him while I help her? Sure, no problem. I apologize if I'm taking time from your break. Nah, don't worry. Sorry you'll have to deal with me. You're no problem, Jill. Yeah, but you usually seem to have a blast when Jill's the one serving you. This is so confusing! Anyway, do you want something else? Can you make me a Mars blast? That I can. Better not give him any other kind of blast drink by accident. What will happen? Moon blast, Mercury blast. Oh, there's so many blasts. Kinda makes me wonder, but I better do my job right? I don't feel like I've been given a reason to not do my job right so far, so I'm gonna continue doing it like the good bartender I am. 2 Carmotrine. Spicy, manly, strong. Here. Bitter and mind-numbing, just like war. Have you been to war? Life's a war that we fight every day, Jill. So you haven't been to a war. Not to an official one, at least. There's something I've been wondering about for a while now. What could that be? First, it was how a professional assassin could be so polite and pleasant to be around. Oh, is that what you are? Are you open about that profession? But I guess your line of work doesn't have to have any bearing on your personality. Thanks a lot. What I've often wondered about is how you can be so calm here. Aren't you worried about police or the like? Well, first of all, I try to keep everything as clean as possible. Second, I don't come here looking for trouble, so I don't raise suspicion. And finally, you can thank your boss for easing my mind about other folks. My boss? I've seen what she's done. I feel safe here. What is my boss? She doesn't seem like a normal person at all. She could take care of things if I went haywire. Haywire? You? Don't mind that. Hard not to mind it if you just said it. You wouldn't happen to know how she got her mechanical arm, would you? I heard she lost her original fighting a cyborg wrestler that had gone rogue. Just a rumor, though. Lots of rumors. Damn, I still don't know then. Have you tried asking her? She told me it's more interesting if it's left a mystery. Yeah, maybe it's some industrial accident. Which leads me to believe that she might have started some of the rumors herself. They're believable because she's her. Maybe I'll see her in action one day. You should. It's quite the show. Good news, Jill. The helmet came off and you can take your break. Finally. It's always a pleasure, Jamie. Thank you, Jill. Boss! Break! Alright! Woo! Starting to get a bit more interesting here with some regulars and not as mean people.